You as well to the post-fight press conference here for Bellator 76. Those members of the media who are in-house, if you'd like to ask questions, we'll allow Mr. Rebney and the fighters to have opening comments, and then we'll go to you for your questions in-house. So with that, let's go ahead and turn things over to the CEO and Chairman of Bellator Fighting Championships for opening comments, Mr. Bjorn Rebney.
Thanks, Mike. First, I'd just like to say a huge congratulations to the guys standing up here or sitting up here with me at this podium. That was just, if you're a fan of mixed martial arts and you like watching great fights, these guys absolutely gave it to us tonight, both on the winning and losing end. Everybody brought the fight. It was just, I'm exhausted, nobody punched me, and I didn't throw a punch. So I'd like to give a big congratulations to these guys.
Absolutely.
That's exactly how it's supposed to work. That is exactly how it's supposed to go. I'd like to give a big thank you to our partners here at Caesars Windsor. They put on an amazing show. They organized this place magically and worked with us just hand in hand and putting together a great show. It was a great crowd, lots of excitement. So big thank you to our partners at Caesars and always to our partners at Spike Network and our partners at Viacom, who distribute this show now to 90 countries around the world and on MTV2 here, and soon to be transitioning to Spike in just a couple months. So big thank you there as well. First out of the box, Shambalayev, a great performance, a dominant performance, and making his way to the semifinals of this tournament, which is a stacked tournament. So congratulations, and Cody. The fight is what the fight is, but thank you for bringing it, and thank you for coming out tonight and giving us a fight.
Thank you.
Just thanks for having me here tonight. Got a little starstruck, first time on a big stage and kind of shut down tonight, but thanks for the opportunity, and if I'm blessed enough to come back, I'll give you guys a better show, I promise.
I've had the pleasure of watching Akaf Stepanyan fight and train in Southern California with a team of spectacular Russian fighters. And like many of us, I've seen Wagner Fabiano fight for many years, all the way back to the IFL world title many years ago. And sometimes guys take 2 years off and they have a ton of rust and they come back and they're very sloppy. And some guys, I guess, can take 2 years off and come back and look like $1 million. So congratulations to a grizzled warrior who's right back in the game at a very high level and put on a great performance tonight, Wagner Fabiano.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here, and that's just the beginning. Thank you so much.
Конечно, очень неприятное чувство проиграть, и я сделаю все, чтобы к этому чувству больше не вернуться. Соперник достойный, и где-то дал слабинку, наверное, но бой был под моим контролем, и я надеюсь, что в следующих боях я слабинку не дам. Спасибо.
Right now I have a very unpleasant feeling. I lost, and props to my opponent, he's a very tough fighter, and I will try to do my best not to experience this feeling again.
I want to tell thanks to all of them who supported me. Thank you.
Mike Richmond, last time he was inside the Bellator cage, had an unbelievable knockout, highlight reel knockout. And sometimes guys get stuck on knockouts and look for them again. And he did it, and man, did he deliver again tonight. That was a highlight reel, old school Mirko Cro Cop head kick, and it was just delivered with perfection. I always say to guys, the best way to fight this tournament is get in and out of fights as quickly as humanly possible. Long, drawn-out wars are entertaining, but if you can finish fights in a hurry, try to do that. And Mike Richmond, you did that tonight. That was a great performance. Congratulations.
I just want to say thank you to Bjorn for letting me be in this featherweight tournament to showcase my skills that I've been working on this whole time. And it feels good to be back here at Windsor with the Caesars again. Thank you. There'll be more of that to come.
I thank Bjorn Rebney for having me back. I told myself I was going to hold nothing back this time, and started off good, and things turned around real quick, and just thanks again for having me.
Brad Martinez, Nazareno Malagari. I think we all know Brad's story in terms of what he's dealing with on a consistent basis and his ability to focus and do what he did tonight. I don't know how many of you saw Brad's last fight with us, but the evolution in his hands combined with his wrestling ability are producing a very, very dangerous fighter. Nazareno Malagari has got great hands and is a tremendously talented fighter. It speaks by his record and by a lot of the guys he's beaten inside of our cage. But Brad Martinez, man, you looked absolutely spectacular tonight. I said it when I was on the show tonight, but reminiscent of what we saw initially on Mike Chandler, an incredible wrestler with great takedowns and great takedown defenses, developed hands, and he's got big power, and that was a really, really entertaining fight. Brad, congratulations on a big win.
Thanks so much, Bjorn. I just want to thank you for having me here. Nazareno, thank you for the war that you gave all along. I just wanted to prove that I do belong here, and I hope that I did that tonight. And I think, Bjorn, you failed to give me the speech on finishing quick in the tournament. So, I will try better next time. We'll see what happens. Thank you.
Nazareno Malagari is a fighter that you will see back in the Bellator cage in short order. Again, another spectacular performance. He's been on the losing end of fights, but I always tell guys that fight in this organization, if you bring it and you give great fights and amazing performances, you will be back, and you will be back fighting here on the big stage on Spike Network, and you will see this gentleman again on Spike Network when we transition in about 3-4 months.
I have nothing to say. Congratulations to Brad Martinez. He's a great fighter. I'm so disappointed tonight. Thanks Bjorn, thanks Bellator for another opportunity. I will be back.
Gentleman sitting to my left was I think, if not one of the first signings of any significance this organization had, if not the biggest early one, surely one of the top early ones. Eddie was with us when we were on ESPN Deportes, fighting in front of a very small Spanish language audience, worked with us through Fox Sports Network and the late night show on NBC, transitioned to MTV2. I always say about Eddie Alvarez every time I get a chance to talk about him, I say, if Webster's had the word fighter, it should have a picture of Eddie Alvarez next to it. And the only thing I would add to that about Ed is that from a class perspective, if Webster's had the word class in it, it should say Eddie Alvarez too. He's just been an unbelievable addition to this organization, a magical spokesman for everything that we are and that we stand for. Just a picture of class. And in anticipation of questions, I don't know where it's going. I don't know if he's going to be here, he's going to be fighting at the UFC. But wherever he is, wherever he fights, he'll dominate. And he'll do incredibly well. And either recapture a world title or win one for the first time. But congratulations, Ed, on just an electrifying performance. I would share the text with you, but Ed sent me a text about 4 days ago telling me exactly what he was going to do in this fight. He did it. And the gentleman to my right, Patricky Pitbull, as Michael said when he introduced him to the cage, he's one of the most explosive, entertaining, dynamic lightweights in mixed martial arts. He wanted this fight worse than anything in the world. We gave it to him, and the fight was exactly what I thought it would be. It was back and forth, it was explosive, and one man had to go out, and one man had to get his hand raised. But this gentleman will be back, and he will be doing a lot of damage inside the Bellator cage as well. So, congratulations, Ed.
I want to thank my opponent, Patricky, for tonight. I think two people get too wrapped up in MMA and winning, and that's not what this sport is about. And fans got to realize that it's about guys like me and take chances in the event that we can put on an exciting fight and do something spectacular for the fans. And like I said, it's not always about winning. This guy's going to come back and put on some exciting fights for you guys, and I will as well. But the most important thing is that, you know, you guys were entertaining tonight, and we helped you enjoy your night. So thank you, Patricky, thank you, Bjorn, and thank you guys.
Obrigado, Bjorn, obrigado, Alvarez, por essa grande luta. Eu já imaginava que essa luta ia terminar de alguma forma, dessa forma. Ou eu nocauteado ou ele nocauteado. Infelizmente eu não tive a glória de sair com a vitória, mas eu prefiro perder desse jeito do que perder inconsciente. Prefiro perder igual um samurai, matando ou morrendo.
Thanks, Bjorn. Thanks, Eddie, for this great fight. When I pictured this fight happening, I thought that either I would win by knockout or I would leave knocked out and didn't see it going to the end. Unfortunately, I didn't have the glory of victory, but I prefer to go out this way as a samurai, either killing or being killed.
Thank you, Bjorn, thank you. For those that may have just recently joined us online, we welcome you. This is the post-fight press conference for Bellator 76 on site here at Caesars Windsor. So let's open up to questions for the members of the press we have on site. Show of hands for questions.